different location, man. As y'all can see, we not at home.
Yeah.
We out here in Miami, but we still working. Coming to y'all live and in effect. We gotta drop this video tomorrow.
Right, so welcome back, guys, to No Longer Single. That's No Longer Single spelled with a K. K-N-O-W, longer single. So, today, what are we talking about? So, listen, okay, guys, so we're on vacation. Oh, mini vacation is what we're going to call it in Miami.
It's a mini vacation.
You know, we're just minding our business, trying to soak up the sun, you know, get a little tan. Do I look tan? Did you? I don't know. You got a little bit of a tan.
Yeah, I got a little bit of tan.
You know, while we're sitting down, you know, we didn't really have much time on social media. We were posting things, but we weren't really like scrolling through to figure out, you know, what was going on for the day. And then this one goes, hey, did you hear about what's going on? What's going on with Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma? I'm like, I don't know. I ain't been on social media.
Yeah, so by now we all know. I'm sure all of y'all have listened to the song at least a couple times. I know I listened to it a few times. She, to say the least, she murdered Nicki Minaj. Poor Nicki, man. I feel sorry for her. Nicki, if you're watching this video, you need to come back hard. You need to get in there. I don't care if you got to hire somebody to help you with some lyrics. You got to come back. You can't let her do you like that.
Yeah, it was a lot of topics that Remy Ma was talking about in her diss track to Nicki Minaj, but there was one thing in particular that kind of like struck a chord with us.
Yeah. And
so we just wanted to talk about that today. And one of the parts in the rap, she was talking about how she had gotten information from Meek Mill about, you know, Nicki's surgical issues.
Her surgical debacles.
And then also she had spoken about how Nicki Minaj started the beef between Meek Mill and Drake, and it was due to some pillow talk, apparently. So that's what we wanted to talk about today, pillow talk. Because pillow talk is
it's a very real thing.
It's very real, and I think pillow talk can really, you know, destroy relationships, you know, hurt people's character, all kind of things. So I think it's just important for us to talk about that, because I think a lot of people go through that issue. Maybe at least once in their lifetime they've been a victim of some pillow talk that went bad, right?
Yeah, pillow talk. For all y'all who don't know what pillow talk is, it's you and your significant other of the time in your own private moments. You all spilling your own private thoughts to each other. Stuff that you won't necessarily tell the world. It's just you telling this person in confidence because you're with this person, you trust this person. And now what ends up happening a lot of times is you all break up. And now things go bad, and now people know a lot of things about you that they run, that sometimes they run and go tell other people, sometimes they don't. But that's pillow talk. So we basically want to set some boundaries about pillow talk. And I guess to start it off, for me, we can kind of go back to our last video when we talked about trust. I think pillow talk is something that, once again, has to be earned. You save yourself a lot of grief and a lot of trouble if relationships don't work out when the person has earned that right for you to be having pillow talk with them. At the beginning of a relationship, that's not the time to be confiding in a person, all your personal business. That's not the time. That's how you end up 2 weeks later, y'all break up, and now everybody in your inner circle knows A, B, or C about you. And now your feelings hurt, your character's been taking a hit. It's just bad. It's just a bad look. It's a bad look.
Yeah, it really is. And I think in most of these situations we see that it happens with people that, you know, you're telling all your business to somebody that you probably already know the relationship isn't going anywhere. But for some reason at that point in time you feel like you need to, you know, tell them different things about your life. And I just think we have to be mindful about the things that we're telling people about ourselves. Like, everything about your life doesn't need to be displayed within the dating phase of you and your significant other. And then I think once you guys get to a point where you're serious and you're talking about marrying that person, at that point there's probably some things that you want to disclose. But I think a lot of times we see people who get into these issues of pillow talk and their business getting out there because they're telling somebody all their business that they know they're not gonna spend the rest of their life with. It is ridiculous. Like, us as people, like, we have to know, you know, when to set boundaries for ourselves and our business and our information. It goes along with, you know, being confident in yourself and not feeling like, you know, you're so lonely and you want to tell, you know, you feel like you got somebody you can talk to and you can, you know, tell something to that person because you're feeling like, oh, you know, I feel like I could talk to him. Like, no, you got to be careful about the information that you provide people when you're dating them, especially when you know it's probably not going anywhere. Because 9 times out of 10, as much as people may want to believe it, they may not want to believe it, you know fairly soon whether a relationship that you're in is going to go anywhere. So just be careful about the stuff you're talking about. Yeah, it can hurt your reputation. And you don't want that information getting out, you know, to somebody that you end up being with, and then you really love this person and you guys are going to get married, and now all this information is being spread left and right about you that you may not have wanted someone to know. So just be careful, man. Be careful about who you're telling stuff to. You know, keep some things secret. I think now in this social media world, like, everybody want to tell all their business and tell all their problems to Facebook and Instagram, and then you going and, you know, laying up with somebody who ain't even your boo, and you telling them all your business. Like,
wow, that's something I've never done. But no, on a serious note, I really believe at the end of the day, as men, grown men and grown women, we gotta do on the back end. We have to just do a better job of being a grown up.
right.
Meaning, when a relationship or if a relationship goes bad, okay, when are we gonna grow up to the point where we're like, okay, my feelings are hurt. He may have hurt my feelings. She may have hurt my feelings, and I know she confided in me at some point in time in this relationship. When are we gonna grow up to the point where we're not going to run and just go trash the person and expose the person when they told you that in confidence? Now that because we're broken up now, to me that's very immature. That's really what little boys do or little girls do. To me, that is something you just gotta grow up at the end of the day, man. And when you're dating, confiding in people is part of dating. Yes, it is part of dating. Like I said, you can try to protect yourself by allowing people to earn that trust, earn that level of trust of confiding in them. You can protect yourself that way. But it's gonna be some times when you confide in a person and you're gonna break up. And we have to be mature enough and adult enough to when we break up, not run and try to expose the other person that we broke up with. To me, that's trash. That's real weak, especially for a man to do some stuff like that, man. I can't even respect you if you're dating a woman, you're in a relationship with a woman, and it goes bad, and now your feelings hurt to the point where you all in your feelings and you trying to expose the woman because y'all not together anymore. That's real weak. That's a real weak emotion especially coming from a man, in my opinion. I can't even respect your mind after that. But at the end of the day, we just got to grow up, man. Grow up, quit trying to expose people. It's not even that serious.
Right. I mean, and just get some mental toughness about yourself. Like, just because you and somebody broke up doesn't mean that the world is ending and you gotta try and end their life. You gotta finish them. Like, no, man. Like, it's just ridiculous, man. How, you know, in the song, like, Remy Ma is telling people how she saw Meek Mill at a All-Star weekend, and he out here telling this girl's business about how he couldn't sleep with her because her implants what happened? Like, her implants
exploded or
like,
something.
Like, you as a grown man, how are you out here, you know, telling somebody business? That's clear evidence that your feelings is hurt.
You and your feelings, bro.
Like, your feelings are hurt.
That's a
and
real
it's
weak
like
move.
It's very weak. Like, get some mental toughness about yourself. Just because something didn't work out with somebody doesn't mean it's the end of the world. Like, just move on. Let these people live their lives and stop telling all their business, man. Keep people's business to yourself. If somebody confides in you enough to tell you something about themselves, that's personal and private, keep that stuff to yourself. No matter how angry you are at somebody, keep it to yourself. Like, redirect that anger into something positive. Do something that you haven't been doing that you wanted to do with your life. Direct that energy elsewhere. Don't try and mess up somebody's life and tell all their business because you have broken up and you're upset and you're mad.
You in your feelings.
You in your feelings. Like,
yeah, that's terrible.
It's ridiculous.
It is.
Man, we just need to do better.
We got
Not
to
even meditate, pray, man.
And on that note, Nicki, you need to do better too. Nicki,
Yeah.
we need to come back track. We need to clap back. I need to hear by Tuesday too. If you don't hear by Tuesday, you taking too long, man. We know somebody writing stuff. But y'all, hope y'all got something out of this, man.
Yeah.
Like always, make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment.
Right. And
send us questions.
Yeah, all that stuff. Like, I've never personally been a victim of pillow talk gone bad. But have you guys been? Anybody, can y'all please tell us a story? Like, if somebody tried your life and told all your business, like, I really want to know because my experiment is I want to see if it's more so the man doing it or if it's the females out here running out. I want to know who it is.
I think it's the women doing it, me.
No, I think it's the man because they super petty and they feelings get hurt easily. So the only way they can fight back is to try to go out there and tell all your business and try to hurt your feelings back. So I think it's a man. What y'all think? Let us know in the comments below. Again, you guys can always email us questions at nolongersingle@gmail.com. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
All that.
Is that it? Is that all the?
That's about it.
Little handles. All right, y'all. Well, we about to go out here. We are about to get ready and leave.
Head
Miami,
back to the 8.
go back to Atlanta. We're kind of sad because we love the beach, but we will see y'all again next Monday.
Hey.
Y'all enjoy.
Hey.